Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Love Our Life. Today I am back at Magic Kingdom, and I am here because today is the final day of operation for Tom Sawyer Island and the Liberty Belle here at Rivers of America. So if you're not aware that this area is shutting down and they are replacing it with a brand new Cars Land area, a new Villains area, it's all going to go in here. Projected by like 2027 apparently, so we still have about 2 years out before we actually get anything from it. But today is the last day, so I was not going to come out here, but I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to kick myself if I don't, to at least come out here and document what's going on and how the park is. I don't know how much time we're going to spend over there on Tom Sawyer Island or the Liberty Belle. It just depends on what the lines look like. So far, the park is pretty dead. Believe it or not, after 4th of July, I guess people are going home. I don't know. Park's pretty dead. Well, let's get going. So come on and join me. And how appropriate we would start off today with all the 4th of July decorations still being up as we're going to enter into Tom Sawyer Island and take a ride on the Liberty Belle. You can always kind of judge how the park's going to look by this right here, Main Street USA, how it looks down here. And if it doesn't look super crowded, you're good. Now you might be looking at this and say, John, it looks super crowded. Trust me, it's not. But we're going to cut through the Emporium though, go the quick way because we are going to Frontierland. You know it's not that busy when the spring roll line isn't that long. Not very long at all. Okay, cool, I can do it. But that could be that everybody is trying to get to Tom Sawyer Island and ride the Liberty Belle. So if no one's ever told you this before, don't go left here at Magic Carpets out of Aladdin. Go right. You go right here, there's the Dole Whip stand over here. You can get the Dole Whip. And also there's a cut through that gets right to the Rivers of America area. It's just a lot easier, I think, than having to wrap around Pirates of the Caribbean and everything else. Now ask yourself, what is going to have the longer wait today? Tom Sawyer Island or the Rivers of America Liberty Belle boat? I already see people piled up over here. Ooh, it could be a really long wait. This is our destination for today. You can see people are lined up to come back and to go over. Let's see if we can make this float. I don't know if we can. You can see it over there. Let's try and see what we can do. All right, here we go. The line doesn't look too bad, so we're gonna wait for it. We gotta do it. Okay, this will be the last time we take a raft over to Tom Sawyer Island. I am the last one to load on this raft to head over. That's pretty sad. right. Thank you, Mike, for the final ride over here to Tom Sawyer Island. Last one on the raft. First one on the island from that raft. There is so much here to explore and to just talk about. And we're just going to walk around and just talk about everything that is over here and see all the sights. We know it's going to be very busy over here. Oh, look, here we go. Oh, man, we'll never see that again. Okay, we're gonna go over here into Harper's Mill and just hang out. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna be over here, but we're just gonna go in here and enjoy what we can. Mr. Owl, you will haunt my nightmares no more. If you don't know, owls give me the creeps, so I am okay with saying goodbye to Mr. Owl over there. Anyway, there's the loading area. It looks like there's like no one in line for the Liberty Belle, which is good for me, right? If I want to head over there soon, which I need to do, but over here, this was a little quick service area. It's no longer quick service. They do have some chairs out here for people to just sit and enjoy the area. But we will not be doing that. Aunt Polly's refreshments here. Kind of fitting, the refreshments are sold out. It's kind of sad. You know, this is pretty expansive here. Went over this bridge for the final time. My wife would be freaked out with the bridge, but we're okay. And there is Haunted Mansion looming in the background. It's almost fitting, right? It's almost completely fitting. But we're gonna head back this way and go see everything just around the corner there. Everything here is just unique and cool. Like how this, even like going to the side, you can see how I'm having to step to the side here with this. So it's, you know, like it was just built like Tom Sawyer, right? Entrance to the bridge here. And all this back here, eventually, well, all this will be the cars area, but eventually it will be villains as well. It's crazy to think about. It just expands all this way over here. Walking into Fort Langhorne over here for the last time. Look at this. It's just crazy to document and to see one last time. It's crazy. Little escape tunnel back there. The guardhouse. Don't go down there, it's dark. Is this something out of The Conjuring? But we're gonna go through here. Definitely can see more on my camera screen than I can see in real life. Here we go through the escape tunnel. We made it. We made it. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna go through the escape tunnel one more time just for myself. Take different ways this time. Ooh, fat man squeezed through there. Okay, there were people coming the opposite way through the escape tunnel that time. It kind of scared me a little bit. Oh my goodness, here we go. Goodbye, buddy. I kind of wanted to come back here just to look at the future and what everything is going to be very soon out here in this area. I mean, it's beautiful. But also you can see the new track that's been laying down for Big Thunder. I don't think they've given us a time frame yet of when that's going to reopen. You can kind of see it there. Should be soon though. I'm glad it's staying a part of the park. At least there's something here that feels nostalgic, at least from when I was a kid. And it's a little different, but I'm sure opening day this will be crazy and we'll document that when it happens. But I kind of just want to get some shots of the way everything's going to look. Like, where are we going to be at this point in 2 years? Where are we going to be standing? What's everything going to look like? It's going to be different. It's kind of cool, like, to get perspective of things. There are 2 floats going by there on the way the parade's going on right now. Walking across the bridge back to the other side. Do a little more exploring. Do the water fountains still work over here? Oh, they do. They didn't turn those off yet. What is in here? Should we walk through? Mysterious caves we don't know about? Oh gosh, it's dark back here. Into this door? Nope, it's locked. There's like 2 different paths that you can take here. So this creepy little one right there you could have taken. All these lanterns, there's like literally you could scare the ever loving you know what out of someone back here. He's hiding in the, oh man. I didn't know this exists back here. Wow. I am so glad that I decided to come out here and make this video today. Just kind of taking it in. I mean, I don't have the attachment to this place like everyone else might, but I see why people loved it. Just go into random caves. So you can go this way, around. And where this takes me out at, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. It didn't say entrance or exit. We are going up, though. Here, civilization, I feel like. Oh, this is cool. I'm not alone. The fact that this will be on video for forever, till the end of time, whether it's on YouTube or on my hard drive on my computer, people can go back and watch years later. It's crazy. It's like I don't know which way to take because I want to take all of the paths. I want to go back, take the other one. I think it leads to the same. It does, but I just want to experience all the little nooks and crannies in here that makes up this place. Like even that, like it looks so confusing where you can go. Okay, here we go. Here's the exit here. Just right here where we started from. Okay, I turned back around to come back on this side of it, show you guys. You can see the rafts keep going. And the line for Tom Sawyer Island isn't that bad. It's noon. It's still not that bad, I can see from over there, but there's this little spot over here where you can sit and chill on a rocking chair. Over here too. Play checkers if you wanted to. Little crooked bridge is closed, so I assume it's going to be closed for the duration of the day. But I like just this walking around and exploring on this island, because you literally can get lost in here. I mean, very much so. So they had picnic tables back there. You can just walk up here, you can see that's closed off. What is it? I guess not. That is cool though.
Well, no, that's the top point of the island.
A little slide there. Little kids interactive area. So you can go up in.
I think so.
Welcome to Tom Sawyer Scavenger Fort. So this is what this is over here. Very cool. All right, let's just keep heading. Adventuring around because you do kind of get lost in here, right? And there's been points and times where I have just turned around and went the opposite way. Okay, I think this is the mill house that we came out of before? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, I can hear the owl. There's an exit for some caves there. What did I miss? And here is a look here at the map. I got a good picture of it, but I want to take a video of it. This is your first walking in. So it gives you an idea of where you're going. So we literally have walked almost everything here. Yeah, just about. We got to go through Old Scratch's Mystery Mine. Other than that, I think, well, Potter's Mill too. We need to go to Potter's Mill. It's crazy.
Mother, yes, what a cave. I want you to tell me the movie.
Okay, so they do have this blocked off, so you can't go in here. We do have a mine. We're going to go in here at the end. Old Scratch's Mystery Mine. I've exploded many old mines, but this one is the best one ever. Strange things happen in here, so keep a sharp eye out. Don't stop for nothing, Tom. All right, let's go. So my eyes have not adjusted to it, so I'm actually looking through my screen on my camera. Kind of trippy when I go sideways. Very mysterious here. I feel like I'm having to hold on things just standing here, but that's just the illusion of how it's supposed to make you feel. You see the water running in here. There. That gold. That's so cool. All right, let's keep walking here. See what we can find. Oh gosh. That's not something out of a horror film. My phone can't even take a perfect picture of it. This is so cool though. All right, on through Old Scratch's mine. Pretty cool. Here's the sign out here as you walk on to Tom Sawyer Island. Some things I just saw and just walked right on by before I got over here to get to document, but there it is. Exit only to exit to that sign. I feel like, and they do have restrooms over here too. I should have pointed that out, but I feel like I'm missing something. Guys, I think it's time for me to load the last raft ever. You got one more spot? More spot. Here we go. Look who I am riding the last
Hey guys.
boat with. Tampa J. What's up, buddy?
Into you, dude.
Yeah, man. It's good
Catching
seeing
up with you.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
There you go.
Sir. Well, the last time ever saying goodbye. See you real soon, buddy. It was nice knowing you.
Goodbye. I should have been like, bye. always say don't look back. This is a moment where you look back. Forward.
Progress. That was what Walt Disney preached. Progress is coming. Blessing the park is what he would call it. And the park is definitely going to be blessed. Another boat is loading there, getting ready to take them over. The line is starting to get a little longer than it was just a minute ago. Jay, I gotta ask you, how you feeling, buddy?
I am I'm holding back the tears that
You're a little emotional.
today.
Yeah.
This island meant a lot to me.
Yeah,
I
for
just
sure.
meant a lot to a lot of people, you know. And
Sure.
I just think it's one of the most beautiful features in this park, and I just had to be here, just like you. And
Yeah.
witness this for the last day. So
Well, as I've heard you say many times, much ahead.
much ahead.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, man. We'll do it.
Yeah.
That was so good seeing my buddy Tampa Jay here on the last day of Tom Sawyer Island. We both kind of got emotional together. He has more of a huge attachment to it than I do. But it was really cool seeing it through his eyes and, you know, being able to make this video and respect everyone that's come to this Tom Sawyer Island their whole life. And to know that it's going to be gone. What I'm walking on right now will be gone. Well, maybe not this spot, but everything else that I just went through will be gone. And that was really cool to see it through my buddy's eyes like that, because I don't have the emotional attachment to it that many of you guys may have. But I got into this Disney thing later in life, so I did come here a couple of times, like when I was younger, but nothing where I'm attached to it like you guys might be attached to it. But I see, by going over here, I see the validity of it. I see why people are going to miss it and why it's such a good staple or big staple. And it's not always about like attractions that you ride all the time, right? Like things don't always happen, and attractions aren't always like open. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you're not going to go to every attraction all the time. And sometimes ones like this got left behind for sure, which is sad. But the fact of it is that it was here, that you could go to it whenever you wanted to. And I think that's what's going to be sad about it not being here. Kind of looking at it from this way, in the new concept art, you can see that there is going to be some water along the way here. So maybe not all of it will be gone, but some of it will be gone. I am just trying to pay respect to this area and what people love and what people have loved for so long. Take some pictures, remember it for what it was, what it is. Know that I was on there during the last day, that I covered pretty much the entire island. It's crazy. Here comes the Liberty Belle. I'm not gonna be able to get it on this round. Let's see if I can get on there. All right, here we go. Riverboat of America, let's go. Okay, so it's not as busy through here as I thought it would be. Not bad at all. But you know, it'll get worse as the day goes on. Here we go through the turnstile one last time. All right. Here we go. Do we want to go to the top? Let's go out here to the bottom. Say goodbye. Out through this way.
I am not going. It's the last time I will be on Tom Sawyer Island with that memory. I'm just
And there is the fence over there, which I walked right by the fence. Famous fence that Tom was painting. We'll get going here in a minute. Yeah, it's crazy to think about. It's last time. You know, like even all these pieces of the boat and everything just looks so cool and so iconic. It's crazy. So this boat ride is about 17 minutes long. I had to look it up. I thought it was around 20, but according to Google, it's only 17, which isn't bad. So I'm kind of making some points here along the way in this video while honoring everything. And we'll talk about my points in a little bit of this attraction itself taking up 17 minutes of your day. So, I don't know. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. It's nice to kind of stand out here and look, but man, that sun is beaming down. And we still haven't moved yet. So I might move to the shaded area. This is a little bit better for the shade. It's a little too hot out there for that. Especially days like today. Go. Also, I'm not getting up top because of all the coal it gets in your eyes I've heard about. I don't want that to happen today. Especially wearing contacts. No thanks.
Secure all cargo. All passengers aboard. Cargo secure. All passengers boarded, sir. All hands stand by. Engine room. Reverse 1/4. Well, cast off bell. Aye, aye, sir. Now line away. Engine room. At 1/4. Sound last bell. Demon, sound off.
Last bell. Bon voyage!
We have some guys.
Head 3/4. Stand by. Steady as she goes. Captain, welcome aboard Liberty Belle. I'm your captain, Arthur Spacely, and with me here on the Texas deck is a young fellow that goes James Hamilton. He's working his 100th voyage down the river today with great calamity on his way.
There's the float from Tom Sawyer Island. Everyone leaving for their last time.
Whether it happened or not.
Maybe I should have ridden up top, but like I said, I didn't want all that coal in my eyes. But yeah, look at it. It's a good view there. The last raft. Well, my last raft. Giving everyone a salute and a goodbye as we go around the islands here. I do know they were handing out wristbands for the last ride tonight. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be here out that late. The last ride's at 7 o'clock. But they did hand out wristbands for the last ride, so lucky those that got to ride it one last time at the very end. But hey, I'm here on the last day. That's all that matters. I feel super famous as I go by. Everybody's waving at us. I've never been in a parade, but this is about as close as I've ever been to being in a parade, or if I want to be in a parade, because I never want to be in a parade, never. But it's fun just to wave at everyone, you know, get my wave down. And there's part of Fort Landing there. Passing it on by. By Port Landing. Raccoon Point over here. A bunch of deer. A couple of bucks, some doe, some fawn. But I believe this little building over here has seen its better days. Wouldn't you agree? On that side of Big Thunder Mountain bridge, it goes across right there. Villain's Land in this area back here. It's really awesome. It's not cool to look at it this way and to see it, but we got a couple more things coming up here. Alligator Swamp over here.
Egan's been marking this river for longer than I can remember. Every time the river cuts the channel, old Egan puts out a bar to let us know whether it's safe to travel or not. However, Sam here has been bragging which game you shot. He can navigate the Liberty Belle on a heavy duty. Isn't that so?
Well, I was born humble, Captain. But mostly it's worn off. Captain, Indian Village to port.
Now, that's something you don't see much of this way. That's an Algonquin Indian village. Looks to be from the Powhatan tribe. Usually they stay further east. I've seen Seminole and Miami as far west. And of course, Shoshone, Bradley, and Crow, but I've never seen Algonquins out here.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other critters along the shoreline.
That could be why the Powhatans are out this far. Just following the food trail.
Move back on the other side here. We got some moose.
You wouldn't steer it forward, you can say.
I believe we ought never do wrong, Captain. Especially when others are looking. Leads back. Hang out. Captain, we're passing Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew. Stay alert. If river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. From all the commotion, it sounds like their interests lie elsewhere. You folks on deck look past these days. There's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Legion, give me a death reading. Sing out. Haunted. They say it was built on sacred Indian burial grounds, so now it's filled with spirits. If you ask me, I'd say the ones telling those tales are the ones filled with spirits. If you want proof, just ask them. They got it. About 100 proof, I reckon. And whatever you do, don't strike any matches if they ain't.
Walking out on here one more time. Finish the ride. Haunted Mansion over there. We are coming back in to port over here. It's crazy. Crazy just to think about, isn't it?
Thanks, Sam, and thank you, everyone, for traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Welcome back to Liberty Belle. At this time, please gather your personal belongings and take small photos by hand as we make our way.
Well, that was it. That was my last time riding the Liberty Belle on the rivers of America outside of the Liberty Tree Tavern. Is this going to change? Is it going to go away? I don't know. But that was a great experience. Our last experience, people were very respectful, and I didn't capture it on video, but right before we got off, they said, "Thank you for riding the Liberty Belle one last time." Ooh, it's kind of sad. Like I said, I don't have the emotional attachment that some of you guys have to it, because I got started in the Disney game pretty late after my wife and I got together. But still, I knew of things, you know, and it's still kind of cool to see it through the years and through the time. But let's stop by the castle really quickly, and then let's maybe go into the Emporium, and then let's say goodbye. All right, through the back way, through the Emporium, in the back of Casey's, to quickly get down Main Street without running into everyone. Yeah, just back here through the back way, back entrance through Casey's. It'll get you right into the Emporium here. Let's see if there is anything new. I don't know if there is. I took a brief look when we got here today. There's a couple of new shirts I haven't seen before, but overall everything kind of looks the same of what we've seen. So nothing really major to report before the new stuff starts coming out with all the Halloween stuff. I have made it back to wait for the tram. Should be here any minute now. I guess it would be important for me to remember where I parked. I think I do. But we'll wait right here, and then we'll give our final thoughts when we get back to the car. Made it out here to the parking lot, and we have got to stop having these sad Magic Kingdom days. This is the third time? Is it the third time that we've had a sad Magic Kingdom day within the last 3 or 4 years? We've come out here and we've ridden something or done something for the last time ever. Today was the last day of Tom Sawyer Island. There are people still in the park going to Tom Sawyer Island, riding the Liberty Belle. And I've expressed that I don't have a huge emotional attachment to it. I don't. I think it's a really cool thing. It was there when I was a kid, when we came to visit, and I think it's part of history. And should it be removed? I don't know. From the history side of it, I just don't know. But from progress, for what Walt Disney was always talking about, plussing the park and making things better, I get why they're doing it. The Liberty Belle takes 17 minutes to get around. Tom Sawyer Island, you could spend several hours over there if you wanted to. They even had a quick service place over there where you could do that. You could just spend all afternoon there. The thing is most guests don't live here. Most guests don't get to come to Magic Kingdom 2 days, 3 days. They might only get to come 1. And while that might be so, guests are going to look at Tom Sawyer Island and they're going to say, I don't think I want to do that. What is it? It's an island. You walk around, you walk through caves. That doesn't seem like a good use of our time for one day. So for that reason, I get it. For us pass holders, or those of you that come on vacation and you go to Magic Kingdom several days and you can't explore it, that's where it sucks. And that's where it's like, okay, well, we're not going to have this treasure anymore. I get it. But at the same time, I get Disney's side of it too. I really do. And for the future, and for kids that know Cars, that know the villains that are coming, like all those things just make a little more sense to me. And so I'm going to give Disney the benefit of the doubt on this one and be okay with it closing. Now, like I said, I don't have the emotional attachment to it. There's others that are super attached to it, but yet how many times have you come over here in the last 5 years to Tom Sawyer Island? That's the way I kind of look at it. It's no disrespect to Tom Sawyer Island. It's no disrespect to that. It's just, I understand it's a nostalgic thing and people got sad today. I get it. But progress. It has to move forward. It has to keep building. There is a theme park right down the street that has new innovative things that is killing it with the innovation and with things. And once better word gets out, that park may dominate for a while. And Disney has to do something. So this is not their response. I don't think they're responding to Epic Universe at all. I just think this is what they planned on doing. And I'm glad that they're actually moving forward with something that's coming here, and Tropical Americas that's coming to Magic or to Animal Kingdom. I'm glad that they're doing that. So I'm okay with it. Progress, plussing the park, Disney plussing the park. I'm all right with it. I think it's cool. But anyway, Tom Sawyer Island, thank you for the adventure. Thank you for the memories. Liberty Belle, thank you so much for the memories as well, for being there, for being that constant in the park. We will miss you guys. So long. We'll see you, pal. And for you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on, and this really makes sense today. I will see you next time, and I'll see you in the parks.